Good evening, everyone. This is TC with $1stockpicks.com. The chart analysis for the end-of-day plays, recap, and for the new watch list that's put out every day at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to roll into the recaps on the plays that were called yesterday. Let's start off with Hsgx. This one had a nice bottoming out pattern. This one hit the scanners. Daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about 61 cents, 62 cents in the short term. So that could be next day or in the very near future in 2 to 5 days. This one had a good day, up 3.37%. Let's see on the 5-minute chart what it did. We alerted this at 55 cents. 5-minute chart will tell us the story. Found some support here at 53 cents. 54 cents. Went up to a high of the day at 58. We have the high of the day right here, 57. So just a notch short of that. So the potential is greater than 3.64%. Gains on that. We'll edit that later. So again, like I said, alerted at 55 cents. Goal was 57 cents. It hit 58 today before the end of the day. So good call. Next stock that we're going to talk about is Tenx. Daily chart suggests a short-term move up to, and we're going to have to look at this, up to about the 137 price point, which was recent highs that day. However, it found some resistance at the 126 and then headed down. Even got a gap down to about these areas here at about 110. Found some support at the 108. So that one gave us a negative 8.87% possible loss there on that one. Okay, moving on to the next one, Alqa. Looking at the daily chart, we called this one and we said daily chart suggests a short-term move up to recent highs, which would have been the 335 mark, or if it was able to get up to that level, that it could possibly get up to 350, 339 area, right in there. However, we had a gap down on this one too, down to this recent support level of 249, and it closed slightly below that, finding support at the 5-day moving average and a recent retracement level or bottom. So that's what we have on that one. If we look at the 5-minute chart, we see that we did have some high candlesticks here at those 254 for the high of the day, giving us a possible loss of 2.68%. Okay. It did, however, toward the end of the day, which I might have to go in there and edit. Yep. Looks like we went up and we hit the high of the day at 259. So 259, so it would have broke even. So we'll go in there and we'll change these price points. They don't always go up in the day like that and do a cupping pattern, but sometimes they do. All right, moving on to Innt, the last recap play. So this one said daily chart suggests a short-term move up to the 332 area. We had a recent high there, and we thought that it would hit the next day, and we had a nice pullback here holding the 20-day moving average. And then we got some support there and ran up to a high of the 318. So we thought for sure the next day it would break through the 289. But however, as you can see here, that that provided resistance and it went straight down. So let's look at the 5-minute chart to see what it did. And of course, it went down towards this other retracement level at 220. And then bounced back up and then kind of tapered off to about the 233 level for a low of the, well, not the low of the day, but a low, finding some support there. So that came out at a possible loss of 2.69%. But again, like I said, I just want to zoom in right here and show you that if these retracement levels show solid support, then the stop loss or whatever your risk management tool is needs to be in play as it crosses through some of these moving averages as well. So to minimize loss and reserve your capital. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow on this one. All right, so moving into the new picks for today. NAKD, hit the scanner. So daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about the 113, 120 level, up to these levels right here, based on recent highs and moving average. So we would see with volume and a nice move up to the 113 level for NAKD. Yep. Like I said, we called it at 92% or 92 cents per share, and the 3% goal is 95 cents. So another recent high is $1. So that's another point to look at for resistance. All right, moving on to the next one, LMFA. This one also bottoming out here at $1, finding some support at the 5-day moving average at about the 115, 114 price point. Went up and hit the 20 and came back down. So we alerted this at 120, and then we closed short of that. The 3% goal based off of alert would be the 124, or approximately 3 to 4% or 3 to 4 cents based on where you got in, right in this area. That will give you the 3%. But daily chart suggests a short-term move up to a recent high of about 143, 144. Okay, you can see that there's probably going to be some resistance around this area. Also, the 20-day moving average is also a good indicator if it's going to make it past that one this next round, based on incoming volume. All right, so moving on to the next one, ABIL. 2.23% for the day off of the 5-day moving average. We're finding some support there, whatnot. We call this at 231. The 3% goal is 238. Daily chart suggests a short-term move up to about the $2.76 mark, 8-day moving average. And so, yeah, that's going to be one of the sources of resistance, which kind of lines up with this candlestick right here, where it found some resistance at the, right around the 277. So keep an eye on that tomorrow. Could get a nice move tomorrow off that 5-day moving average. All right, moving on to the last one, ASNS. Okay, this one's been on our list a couple times because it's in a channel going sideways. It's down at the support line of about 349. We alerted this at 360, and 3% goal is going to be 371. But again, depending on where you got in, based on the decline toward the end of the day, it would be about 10 to 11 cents per share gain for you to reach your 3% goal. So let me switch over to the 5-minute chart on this one so you can play it out toward the end of the day. We had a nice cupping pattern here that came up above this retracement line, and it looked like it was going to hold. So at 3:30, it was called here at the 360 mark, where it looked like the trend was going to continue, and then it fell short toward the end of the day, giving you guys a great opportunity to buy in as low as possible, as low as 345. Okay, like I said, if you got in 345, 350, 10 to 11 cents, will give you your 3% goal. So keep that in mind. Again, this is TC, $1stockpicks.com. Please stay after for some Q&A session, and let me know if you have any questions about some stocks that you are currently trading. Thank you and good night.